Welcome back, guys, and we are going to be doing the ECMWF 42-day forecast. So the charts are finally updated, so now we can actually look at it a bit more accurately. So week 1 takes from the 28th of November to the 5th of December. And that makes us look like this. High pressure over Scandinavia. High pressure means high pressure is like drier and the more calm weather. Low pressure is the wetter, windier and unsettled. It doesn't mean it's going to be warm or cold. Any of them don't. It's just where the wind comes from. So we start off with high pressure over Scandinavia and low pressure trying to go to Greenland. And what this will do, low pressure to south of Europe, and this will bring sort of an easterly wind in, but it won't be cold. It will not be cold for week 1. The North Pole is looking about the same. High pressure over Scandinavia, trying to bring in an easterly, but a bit more of a southeasterly. So I think we will get there. Week 1 temperatures, we are just above average temperatures. Precipitation, we are drier than average over the UK. Okay, week 2. Week 2 high pressure goes to the north of us. That's not how you do high pressure. To the north of us over Greenland and Scandinavia. And that will start bringing in an easterly wind, I would think. The North Pole for week 2 is looking like this. Same high pressure, big blocking, and we'll be starting to bring in a bit more of an easterly winds, so a little bit cooler. Temperatures still, as I expected, temperatures going quite colder than average, a little bit colder than average. Europe turning cold. Scotland maybe a little bit more around average, but for the rest of the country we're going colder than average. So this looks more interesting, doesn't it? Already. Week 2 for precipitation, we are still drier than average because of that high pressure. Week 3 is looking like this. High pressure then stretching all the way from down here past Scandinavia and Greenland. So this looks like a good pattern, and that'll probably bring like an easterly wind in, looking cold. Sorry, guys. Week 3 is looking like this. As I said, a big blocking system to the north of us. Well, maybe a little bit wet then as well. We're on the edge, so easterly winds, I suspect. Now, what are the temperatures looking like? Do they stay cold? Yes, they do stay cold. Probably around average in the north of Scotland and central Scotland. For England, Northern Ireland, Wales, we are staying in the colder air and around average. Precipitation, we are around average. We are a little bit above, but not much above. So we now will look at week 4. Week 4, is very interesting. Now the chart said this is actually what is this week here? This is Christmas week. We have high pressure all the way from north, a massive blocking system, low pressure to our south, and I think that'll be bringing in a very cold easterly wind. But will that low pressure bring up warmer winds, or will it stay cold? North Pole looks the same. This is looking interesting for Christmas, isn't it? Looking colder. What about the temperatures then? The temperatures for Christmas. look a little bit warmer than average in Scotland, around average and colder than average in Northern Ireland, Wales and England. So Christmas looking interesting on this front. Precipitation, we are around average, so wetter I would say around here and drier up here. So I say a split. So what's happening here? So I would say that'll be a bit wetter too, so some showers coming in. So we could be having maybe a white Christmas. You never know. Oh well, this one would actually take high pressure back to Scandinavia. We try to bring in an easterly, but it looks like we're going back to westerly there. So not as good looking as it for week 5. So we'll just have to see. So yeah, it's looking maybe a bit more westerly. Yeah, we're looking a bit more westerly, but we're still trying to bring that cold air in. So it only takes that low pressure to move away a bit and the high pressure to move a bit closer. And we are about around average, and we'll go cold again. So we are looking cold for December at the moment, are we? We look around average, not much signal. Probably a little bit wetter, but not much. Right, week 6, the final week. Oh, right. We have the high pressure stretching all the way up to Scandinavia, but I think that'll be more of a southeasterly, so I don't think that'll be as cold. But we will see. Let's have a look at the North Pole. Yeah, I'd say a bit more of a southeasterly. But it would still be a cold southeasterly because the air does come from quite far northeast. So what we're on the wrong week there. We skipped a week, didn't we? We skipped a week. So that week yeah, looks a bit milder than we are here now. So we look a little bit milder around average. And then the precipitation looks no signal around average. So that is it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will go to the most interesting week for me, and that will be week 3 with this big blocking system and bringing in them cold easterly winds. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.